Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi has urged global investors to put their money into Myanmar, seeking to offset the negative impact of the Rohingya crisis and slow pace of economic reforms. Suu Kyi touted Myanmar's economic potential, its attractive geographical location, expanding domestic markets and young population. She also listed some of the reforms undertaken by her government since coming to power in 2016. While there were relatively few details on planned reforms, the conference itself could signal a shift in the government's approach to the business community. Until now, investors have complained that the government has focused largely on ending the country's myriad armed conflicts, neglecting economic reforms and their needs. Suu Kyi did not mention the Rohingya crisis and the chilling impact it has had on investment. Many businesses worry that some of the Western sanctions that stifled the economy under army rule could be reinstated. About 730,000 Rohingya Muslims have fled from Western Rakhine State into Bangladesh since a military crackdown in 2017 after Rohingya insurgents attacked security posts. Hundreds of taxis blocked a central traffic artery in the Spanish capital Madrid during Monday's morning rush hour, in their biggest show of strength yet, as a protest seeking tighter regulation of Uber and other ride-hailing services entered its second week. Anti-riot police, backed by a fleet of tow trucks, took several hours to clear the vehicles from the capital's Paseo de la Castellana. Stoppages are expected elsewhere as the protest drags on. The city's taxi drivers started the protest last week against the private services, which offer rides that often undercut taxi prices and can be hailed via the internet rather than in the street. In September, Spain's government gave ride-hailing companies 4 years to comply with regulations, granting them just one new license for every 30 taxi licenses. The cab drivers are now demanding stricter regulations. Taxi drivers in Barcelona ended a strike last week after regional authorities proposed that the ride-hailing services can only be booked a short time in advance and cannot be hailed in the street.